11?
Hi, we're live. Hi, everyone.
7 o'clock. Almost dinner time.
Every time I wave, I realize how big my hands are. Like, look at that. I feel like they're
Even if
disproportionate.
you do this, the closer to the screen, the bigger they
It's
are.
true, because that's the thing.
Shouldn't they? They should fit like from your chin to your. They should like fit your face.
I mean, all the students logging on now are like, what am I watching?
Teachers putting their hands to their faces. But I think it's true. Your hands should like be the same size. There is something, or the size of your fist is the size of your heart. I heard, and both fists is your brain.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd say that's very more or less very.
It looks so much
Approximate.
smaller when I do it this way.
Anyway, welcome to the stream. If you're joining us now, please let us know what's your name, where are you from, and what are you having for dinner tonight, if you haven't already eaten. I know my grandparents would have already eaten by now. They usually eat around 5 or 6 p.m.
Yeah, mine too.
Very early.
Yeah. Hi, Beatrice.
Hi, Beatrice. And hi, Gianluca, from Milan and from Naples. Wonderful. And tell us, what are you having for dinner?
Yeah.
Question mark.
I haven't decided. I don't know what I'm having for dinner.
What are
If
your
my
options?
roommate, I could have, crap, I don't know. I could have.
You said crab, right? That was one of your options.
No, crap. Because I froze all of the meat that I have. So
Hi,
maybe
Antonella.
Hi, Antonella. I might make quiche if my roommates found eggs, because they went to the store to look for eggs for me.
Uh-huh. A quiche. What would you have with your quiche?
In my quiche would be eggs, obviously, with zucchini, bacon. It's quite good, and some onions.
Okay, I think I had a problem with connection there. I didn't actually hear what was in the quiche. I heard eggs and then blank and then onions.
Eggs, zucchini, bacon, pancetta, some onions, and cheese.
Nice. Sounds very delicious. I've never tried to put bacon in. I should try as well.
Yeah. Either bacon and spinach or like bacon and zucchini is really yummy.
Nice. Very nice. And well, so Antonella from Modena, hi, and Gianluca says, for dinner I will cook with my parents. Wonderful. What will you cook with your parents?
Cook what? What are you having for dinner, Aaron?
I'm having a wonderful soup. In my soup there will be peas, potatoes. I think we'll add some type of cheese. Maybe, or sour cream.
Bacon would be good in that. Yeah, okay.
Bacon, definitely
that
bacon.
That sounds actually very good.
Yes, that is very good. Sophia makes it and it's wonderful.
Okay, I need to try one of Sophia's soups.
They're very good. They're very good.
I laugh. The soup is a joke, guys. We joke about soup.
Yeah. But I do like soup.
I like soup. Should we introduce ourselves really fast?
Yes, definitely. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. I'm Kendra. I am 29 years old and I am from Seattle in the United States. And I have lived and worked in Bologna for almost 2 years at Bologna Mille.
Fantastic. And we have some other answers. We have Beatrice saying, I'm cooking with 2 O's, very important. Cooking eggplants. Excellent. Eggplant is the American term. We would say aubergines. There you go.
I messed up. Aubergines.
Aubergines.
And, Gianluca, only a sandwich.
Okay.
Cooking with your parents and making only a sandwich. Okay.
Maybe it's a very special sandwich.
Maybe. Okay.
Oh wait, he says it's a hamburger with chips and cheese.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's
Nice,
more
very
than a
nice.
sandwich. It's a hamburger.
Hmm.
Okay. What about Antonella? I don't know how to say this. I'm cooking
Gâteau,
of potatoes.
gâteau, is it? Gâteau of potatoes?
What is gâteau of potatoes?
I'm not sure. It sounds delicious though. Antonella, in the comments, please tell us the ingredients of a gâteau of
Yeah.
potatoes.
Is it when it's like there's like breading on top of it with cheese?
Maybe.
Maybe. I'm not sure.
Luca asks a very good question. Is it I will cook or I'm cooking? Good question. What would you say, Kendra?
It it depends. So,
Mhm,
for example, you said I will make a sandwich, Gianluca. That sounds like you just decided right now you will
mhm.
make a sandwich. But if you say I'm cooking, like Antonella, that could be right now, or it's certain for the future, like
Yes,
100%.
100% organized. You've bought all of the ingredients. You've been to the shops. You've set your mind on it.
Yeah,
Otherwise, if it's just your general intention, you can use going to. So I'm going to cook.
yeah.
Uh, I'm going to have a sandwich. I'm going to make a sandwich.
Mhm. Exactly. You're welcome.
And hi, Antonia.
From Puglia. Hello.
Fantastic. And Beatrice says, no, right now I'm cooking.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
now I'm
Wonderful.
cooking. Are you watching us while you cook?
Cooking with my yes.
Yeah, cooking with my ass. We should do
We
like a
should
cooking show.
we should do a cooking show in English. That would be
Yeah,
amazing.
why not? I can teach how to
We
make zucchini bread.
That would be amazing. We could have a special live stream where we prepare something.
Yeah.
We could make a
We need
soup
to,
on live stream.
we could make a soup. We should tell Lisa.
We should
Okay,
definitely tell
okay.
Lisa.
We're gonna tell
Hi,
our
Antonio
director.
from Puglia. Please tell us what you're going to have for dinner tonight.
Mhm.
Gianluca says thank you, and perhaps I'll cook. Ah, yes, she was
Deciding
giving
now.
examples, maybe.
Yeah, now I'm cooking, or I'm cooking quiche for dinner is 100% for the future.
Mhm.
Because obviously I'm not
While,
cooking
yeah.
right now.
Exactly. So remember that will is for a spontaneous decision made in this moment. So, for example, Kendra has not decided what to cook. So if I ask Kendra, what are you cooking tonight? She's like, I don't know.
I think I'll make a quiche. I think I'll have a salad. I don't know. I'm not sure.
And we got the ingredients from Antonella for the gâteau of potatoes.
Okay. Interesting. He, Giovanni, he. The
Hi,
ingredients
Giovanni.
are, hello, potatoes, cheese, lega. What's
Not sure what
lega?
lega is.
Milk and ham. You have to cook the potatoes and then add the other ingredients and cook all in the oven. Okay. And what's
Nice. Sounds
lega?
very tasty.
I'm curious what lega is.
I don't know either. It may have been a typing mistake.
Yeah. It's definitely not leg. No leg. Eggs.
Egg,
Okay.
egg, okay.
Oh, why didn't I see? That's so obvious now.
Oh
Like
yeah,
eggs.
of course.
It's okay. Yeah, eggs. Hello,
Okay,
Giovanni.
wonderful.
Welcome. And she said eggs. Okay. All right. Well,
This is making me very hungry.
I know now I'm excited about the quiche. That sounds good. Okay.
Hopefully your roommate has found
I
the
hope she
eggs.
found eggs. My grocery store, my
Mm.
supermarket that I go to, had absolutely zero eggs. No eggs.
Ah.
Zero. And I asked, when do the eggs normally come? And they aren't sure. They've ordered eggs, but they still have not
Hmm.
come.
Mm.
They've not received any eggs at the store. So,
Egg shortages.
egg shortages. Yeah. Well, you guys. Ooh, sorry. I will cook
I will
eggs with
cook.
vegetables.
Wonderful. Nice. Everyone's having eggs, Kendra.
Yeah.
But not you.
Well,
Maybe,
hopefully,
maybe. Hopefully you are. Hopefully you
if my
are having
roommate
eggs
found
tonight.
the eggs. Well, today, you guys, we're going to be talking about pet peeves. Pet
Pet
peeves.
peeves.
So, we're not going to tell you yet what is a pet peeve. But today in our focus, Erin, what are we doing?
We're going to talk about common pet peeves, phrases for complaining, and polite requests.
Exactly. So, moving forward, what is a pet peeve, guys?
What is a pet peeve? Do you know? If you do, in the comments, please tell us. What is a pet peeve?
I'm trying to think. Erin, what are some of your pet peeves? Maybe we can give them
I
some
was going
ideas.
to talk about the picture here, which is
Oh, the
quite
picture.
interesting.
Good. Okay.
We have someone talking on the phone, maybe.
Mm-hmm. At
Oh,
the
also, he
movie.
has his legs up on the seat in front of him as
You
well.
shook your computer. Yep, he does. He has his legs up on the seat. He's on his phone, and it
The
looks like they're at
lady
the
in the
cinema.
Yeah, at the cinema, the lady in the top right, she seems very angry. She's telling him
Yeah.
to be quiet.
Shush.
The girl in the top left is shocked, and the girl in the bottom left also is not very happy.
Yeah, this face.
So, what do you think? What are pet peeves? But
Ooh,
she says they are subject. They are something that are annoying. Yeah,
yeah.
not fastidious, but annoying. Yeah. Annoying,
Annoying.
remember that in English it's a false friend in Italian, but annoying is something irritating.
Yeah.
Yeah, something, as you said, fastidious.
Like if I was, I'm not touching you, I'm not touching you, I'm not touching
Wait,
you, I'm not touching you, I'm not touching you, I'm not touching you. It's annoying. Yeah.
or
Or
maybe if you're trying
irritating.
to sleep and there is a mosquito in your room,
Oh
like,
God.
go away.
Yeah.
It's really annoying,
Yeah. Or irritating.
irritating.
Hmm. But yeah, exactly, Beatrice. A pet peeve is something that's annoying or irritating for you.
Exactly, but
So,
specifically for you. Exactly. Um,
one more. Yeah.
What are your biggest pet peeves? These are some phrases that we can use to describe my pet peeves. My biggest pet peeve is, I need to sneeze.
Bless you.
Thank you. One of my
Also,
biggest pet peeves is, I really hate it when. Sorry,
yeah,
what were you saying?
nothing. Just bless you.
So, can
So,
you think of other ways to say what annoys you? But for now,
yeah,
let's talk about pet peeves. So tell
peeve.
us in the comments, are there some things that really annoy you? They could be also very small things, but that you find really irritating.
Yeah. So, what about you, Erin? What are your biggest pet peeves?
Okay, one of my biggest pet peeves is when you're on the train and you need to get off the train, when there are a lot of people on the platform and they all try to get onto the train
Oh,
before you get off. This drives me insane. I hate it so much because I think, why do you want to get on the train before I get off? If it makes no difference to you, you have
yeah,
more space if you wait.
yeah.
But it's like people are
Exactly.
desperate. They need to get on the train before everybody else. You're like, everybody's got a seat. Don't worry.
Yeah, don't
You know?
worry. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah. I think one of my biggest pet peeves is when people make noises with their mouths when they eat.
Yes, definitely one of mine as well.
If someone eats, like, ugh, I hate it. I hate it. It almost like, yeah, absolutely.
In the comments, please tell us yours. Tell us about things that really irritate you or annoy you. Try to use one of the phrases on the slide. My biggest pet peeve is, or one of my biggest pet peeves is, or I really hate it when.
Yeah. Trying to think of some
Um,
other ones because I know I have a
um,
lot of pet peeves.
I really hate it when people unnecessarily honk their horn in their car.
Yeah, that's one.
Ooh,
The
another
honk.
one connected to cars. I really hate it when people don't stop for you when you're on the zebra crossing.
I like how
I
you
see
call it
this
a zebra.
so much in Italy, how even if I'm standing in front of the zebra crossing, cars will just continue to pass. And unless I am on the zebra crossing looking at the person in the eye, he will not stop.
Yeah. So I say crosswalk, but I like zebra
Crosswalk.
crossing. It sounds like where the zebras cross.
Exactly. No, it's called the zebra crossing because of the color, right? It's like a
Yeah.
zebra.
Ooh, cool,
Giovanni
Giovanni.
says, my biggest
Pet
pet
peeve.
peeve is when a slower car stays in the third lane on the highway. Oh my God, yes, I agree,
That's a good
100%.
one. Yeah.
Very, very good, Giovanni. Very annoying.
Another one from Beatrice too. I get very angry when people speak aloud at the cinema, or maybe speak loudly,
Hmm.
or even just aloud. You shouldn't be speaking at the cinema.
Hmm. Kendra, you said at the cinema, which is what I would
Yeah,
say as well, but why not at a cinema?
because the cinema there's normally fewer, so they're
I
less
think, I
specific.
think that makes no sense.
No, it does. It's it's the idea of like the is normally used for a specific place. There are
Yeah.
normally in the past, I think there was only like one cinema in general in a place.
Hmm.
Now they're more frequent, but there's always been lots and lots of restaurants. So it's hard to say the restaurant because which restaurant?
Yeah, but you're saying in general at the restaurant.
Yeah.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. Antonella
I mean in
says,
general,
my
right? Yeah.
we still need to Google this. My
Okay.
pet peeve is when a mosquito goes around me. Yeah, sure, absolutely. Yeah, when you have mosquitoes around you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't like that either.
No, I really hate mosquitoes.
Me too.
This is the one of the big reasons why I don't like the summer. It's mosquitoes.
Yeah. Ooh, Antonio, good one. My biggest pet peeve is when people, without the people, listen to music at maybe at a high volume on the bus.
Yes, I 100% agree with Antonio. This is incredibly annoying.
Yeah. In general, like if someone is playing music in public without headphones
Yes.
is a pet peeve of mine. Like I don't want to hear your music. It
Yeah. Even if it's good, it could be amazing, but
could be great
still.
music, but still. I mean, it's different if someone is like performing, you know, like a street
Mm,
performer, but someone who has like a speaker and they're just walking around with loud music. No,
exactly. I 100% agree.
use
Um,
headphones.
yes, exactly. They make
Yeah.
some great headphones. Why do you need to blast it out?
Yeah. And normally the speaker is never a good speaker.
No,
Can
no.
we talk
It's
about
always a,
that?
yeah, it's always a terrible speaker
Always
with
a terrible
great
speaker.
and yeah, it's true. But
Very
they're
true.
really loud. But they're really, really loud.
It's just
Um,
unnecessary.
hmm,
Unnecessary. What
definitely.
about, I'm trying to think of another one. I know in
Hmm.
my old apartment was very bad. My I really hated it when my roommates would leave dirty dishes in the sink.
Yes,
Yes, because we had
definitely.
a very small kitchen, but 9 people. So
Hmm.
it
Nine
was
people.
you couldn't leave dishes. Everyone was eating lunch at the same time. Like, no.
Hmm. Hmm, hmm. I really hated, well, at my old apartment again, was when my roommate had people over to study, for example, and they would stay there all day and they would stay in the kitchen, so the common area. And it's not a couple of hours. It was literally from the morning at 9 a.m. to the evening at 8. So
Yeah.
basically, you couldn't stay in the kitchen in that entire time, which is kind of annoying.
Yeah. Not easy to deal with.
No.
Well, should we jump to the next slide?
Yeah, why not?
I'm surprised people don't have more pet peeves. I could talk all day about pet
Yeah,
peeves.
exactly. A lot of things that annoy me.
So we're going to do things a little differently on
Yeah.
this
So
slide.
don't look at the beginning of the slide. It's not important.
Yeah.
These are all expressions that we can use to talk about things that we don't like or things that annoy us. So use these phrases to talk about your pet peeves. Exactly.
Yeah. Because the weakest to strongest,
Doesn't make really much sense.
yeah, they're all really similar. They're really similar.
Some
But
of
we
them are
can read
stronger,
them.
some of them are weaker, but
We can read them though.
definitely.
Talk about what they mean.
Do you want to start? We'll
Sure.
do one more.
Okay. So I can't stand it when.
It gets on my nerves when.
It annoys me to no end when.
It bugs me when.
It bothers me when.
I hate it when.
It drives me crazy. It drives me crazy when.
Excellent, yes.
Britney Spears song. Drives me crazy.
Yeah, these are all very similar. I would not give them a difference. Yeah, so let's talk about, for example, it bugs me. What does this mean? It bugs me.
So I always like to give students a visual. A bug is like an insect. So again, imagine like Antonella, that mosquito flying around and annoying you. It bugs me.
It's like a bug.
Insect annoys you. Mm-hmm.
Bother is very similar. It bothers me.
Yeah,
It
I
annoys
like
me.
it annoys me, or like it upsets me.
Mm-hmm.
Bother, it upsets, disturbs you in some way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What about I can't stand it?
I really hate it.
Yeah, in the sense that I can't stand. Like right now, Aaron and I are sitting. If you hate something so much that you like can't even stand anymore, can't stand it.
Okay, I've never really seen it that way, but yeah, I
Like
suppose.
you can't bear it. Like
Yeah, you need to sit down. It's
you
so
need to
annoying, you
like
need to sit down.
get away from it almost and escape. Yeah, that's how Monique explains it, which I liked.
Ah, it's a very good explanation.
Yeah.
So in the comments, please complete these expressions with a common pet peeve.
Yeah. For example,
Something
I
you
can't
have.
stand it when people eat with their mouth open.
Yes, I agree with this. It happened to me. I was staying with a host family, long story, but the parents all both left for work, and I was left in the morning to have breakfast with their son, and he just sat there eating cereal in complete silence, and the boy was like 12 or 13. Like he should know how to eat, but still he had his mouth open. It was so terribly annoying. It really bothered me.
Yeah. No, I completely understand. I completely understand. Yeah. I know some people who do this.
Also, it really bugs me when like there are certain people, especially on the bus, that don't seem to be aware of people around them. So, for example, maybe they're standing in the middle of the bus of the aisle, and maybe there are a lot of people behind them and no people in front of them, so a lot of space in front of them, but they
Yeah.
won't move
Yeah.
because they're just there. They're not even paying attention that there is a massive queue of people behind them
Yeah.
scrunched up. Just move.
Just move.
Just look
Just
that there
move.
are people behind you.
Yeah, exactly. Just move. I know it, let's see. It gets on my nerves when people walk across the street without a crosswalk, but they walk across the street without looking
Mm. Mm. This
because
is just dangerous.
it's dangerous. I ride a bike, and so sometimes I'm on my bike and someone will just walk out without looking in the street first. Like, what if it was a car?
Yeah. It's true.
It,
It happened. It happened to me that I was cycling, and it was my fault because I was distracted. I don't even know what I was doing. Maybe I was looking at my. I don't know what I was doing. Anyway, I hit someone who was crossing the street. You know, nothing dangerous. I had
person,
just come out of my. Yes, a person.
like
But I was on my
walking.
bike.
Sorry. Okay.
So she was walking and I was
Okay.
on my bike. I wasn't going particularly fast, so I only actually caught her bag.
Okay.
So with my what are they called?
Handlebars.
Handlebars, there you go. So it wasn't an accident or anything. No one got hurt. And I felt really terrible because I was distracted and I wasn't looking. But at the same time, I thought afterwards, I was thinking, but also, she was not looking. She just crossed the road without even seeing what was happening, you
Yeah.
know? So it was both our fault, really.
Yeah.
So,
This is a problem. It bothers me that people aren't like paying attention.
hmm.
Yeah. I don't know
But
why.
please tell us in the comments. Complete
Yeah,
these
guys.
sentences. It bothers me when what? It annoys me to no end when what?
Yeah, there has to be more than just people at the cinema and mosquitoes. Come on. There's so much we could say. I'm trying to think of some more too that bother me. Um, hmm. Ooh, it bugs me when people cough into their hands.
Hmm. Good point. Good point. Explain this one, Kendra.
Ew. So when you cough into your hand,
By the
the
way, cough
germ.
is
Okay, yeah. But when you do that into your hands, the germs or the bacteria stick to your hands. So it's better if you don't have a tissue to cough into your clothes because then it's more likely the bacteria will die.
we have Beatrice that says it bugs me when someone is smoking in front of me. Yes, absolutely, Beatrice. I
Okay.
100% agree.
Blow in your face. I hate that.
Yes, that's terrible. In general, if I'm eating outside, maybe at a pub or a restaurant, and someone is smoking next to me, it annoys me to no end.
Yeah, it annoys me to no end. I've become a little more used to it. I'm a little more accustomed to it in Italy.
Hmm.
Yeah, I've kind of accepted. Eh.
It's a lot more common here.
Yeah,
I don't know. It just the smell really annoys me. But also they really don't. Again, they don't really pay attention to other people around them. So
true, true. Should we move forward? I think
yeah,
we
I
gave enough
suppose.
examples for ourselves.
Mhm.
You guys aren't talking to us so much. Why? So,
How annoying.
what do you do when something annoys you? For example, what do you do when
A person is talking on their mobile phone in the cinema.
a couple is kissing in public?
Someone near you is smoking.
Someone is eating loudly.
You're sitting in a traffic jam.
The person you are waiting for is late. So,
Let's
what do you do? Yeah.
um Giovanni says bothers is the third person, I imagine, of bother. What is the translation of bother? Because it is the title of a song.
Hmm.
Um, how would you describe bother?
Two.
Bother again is something that annoys you. Something that creates some sort of discomfort or
Yeah. I would say it's similar
disturb.
to like disturb, annoy. It could also be upset.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Definitely. And yes, it is the third person because we're talking
Bothers.
about this thing that bothers me.
Exactly. Good. So let's see. Aaron, what
By
do
the way,
you
what is a traffic jam?
do? What is a traffic jam? That's a traffic jam.
Exactly. That is no. That is
I'm getting better.
that is that is
That's a
a traffic
traffic
jam.
jam.
Exactly. When there is a long line of cars stuck, blocked, it is a
Yes.
traffic jam.
And this is like a real traffic jam that you might find in the US.
And why do you say real traffic jam?
Because you don't find like 4 or 5 lanes of traffic in Italy,
Mm.
but we have lots of freeways and highways that have 4 or more lanes of traffic. One
And how,
direction.
yeah, and how long would it take? Like how long are these traffic jams? Like would they
Um,
take a couple of hours to get through or
I know in California it's really bad. So yeah, they can definitely add an extra 30 minutes, an hour to your travel, to your trip. I made an Italian mistake. To your trip, to your travel time.
Kendra? There you go. Okay, Beatrice says, if a person talking on their mobile phone in the cinema, I tell him to go away. Remember, a person is talking on their mobile phone in the cinema. I would tell him to go away. That's good suggestion. Definitely. Um,
Can you please take your call outside?
yeah. Or maybe you could. What else could you do if he's just gonna shh? Yeah. Shh.
Go outside.
Not
Good.
here.
Yes, CJ. Thank you. Giovanni, what would you do? Our viewers, what would
If
you do
if
when, yeah.
a couple is kissing in public. Interesting.
In Italy,
Does
this
the
is really acceptable.
yes. Quite common. Does this annoy you, Kendra?
Um, Not so much anymore, but I think a little. There's a little bit of why are you like, I mean, it depends how you're kissing, obviously.
Hmm.
Like a little kiss, no big deal. But if you're, we say, making out in English,
Hmm.
which is a very long kiss with tongue, then it's a little uncomfortable. Like,
Hmm.
why? Please don't.
Um, exactly. This is what Beatrice said. In Italy, if a couple is kissing in public, it is normal. Normal. Excellent. Good job. Yeah.
And
I don't know.
yeah.
I find it annoying. Maybe if it's a very long kiss with tongue. I find it annoying. Maybe if it's I don't know. If it's a place where I can't look anywhere else, kind of thing. If it's
Yeah,
maybe at a I don't know, because if it's hard to ignore it, you know.
yeah. I've seen people just in an open like street or like you have to walk by them, then it's
Hmm.
uncomfortable. If they're on the street making out and you have to walk by them, I feel a little uncomfortable personally.
And Giovanni
But I just
says, I flash the car light.
really
Interesting. Okay, so like to
for a
tell them
couple
to
kissing.
stop?
Yeah, is that for a couple kissing, Giovanni, or for maybe sitting in a traffic jam?
Don't know.
Interesting. Yeah. And I would say
Um,
I flash lights. No, I'm.
and Kendra, what would you do if, or what do you do when someone is eating loudly?
That's the thing. It depends who it is.
Hmm.
If it's like my mom, I might look at her and, Mom, close your mouth. I tell her, close your mouth. But if it's someone I'm not very close to, I try to ignore it.
Mm-hmm. And Giovanni says, when I find a slower car in a highway. Okay. Yeah, that works, definitely. You flash your car lights.
Like, faster or move.
Yeah, move, exactly.
What do you do, Aaron, if someone near you is smoking?
Again, it depends. If it's someone I know, obviously I'll just maybe make it a joke and say, or just tell them, do you mind, would you mind moving? Or if it's someone I don't know, I'll just suffer it.
Yeah, you just
I won't say anything, but
be quiet. What about
just start coughing.
Yeah, I know people in the US who do that.
Yeah?
Yeah. If someone's smoking, they start coughing to make it clear.
Yeah, that you don't like it.
Yeah, but I think it's a little rude.
Yeah, it is.
It's not very polite. What if you're waiting for someone who's late?
Manuela says, hello. When I'm sitting in a traffic jam,
what do you do?
What do you do?
What do you do? We're going to use
What do
this
you do if
phrase. What do you do when?
You're sitting in a traffic jam.
I listen to music.
Yes, listening to music is great. Yes. Make some TikTok videos, Kendra?
No. I don't understand TikTok.
No? I don't have it, by the way. I don't use it, but I find it quite funny.
Are trying. They're checking it out, but I don't understand it. No, I just dance and I hope no one is watching me.
So the exact opposite of TikTok.
Yeah, the exact opposite. I don't want people watching me. But tell us, you guys, what do you do when these situations happen? What do you do? Like, Aaron, if you're waiting for someone?
I message them. Or I call them to say, where are you? I'm waiting for you.
Hello. Yeah, me too. Exactly. What else? Well, if you guys have more to say, write it in the comments. Oh, it stresses you. Okay, Manuela. Great. Yeah. When I'm sitting in a traffic jam, it stresses me. Or makes me stressed.
Makes me stressed. It stresses me. That's fine.
Stresses me. It's fine. Yeah. Very good. Yeah. Me too. What about?
Especially if I need to go somewhere. If I don't have a deadline, if I don't have a time by which I need to be somewhere, then it doesn't really matter. Please stop. Use these words to make request phrases. We have great, appreciate, stop, and mind.
Take turns?
Yeah, why not?
Could you please talking during the film?
Use the cowbell.
Oh. For the blank?
Yeah.
Okay. Could you please talking during the film?
I'd it if you smoked elsewhere, please.
Excuse me, but would you not swearing in front of my children?
It would be if you could cover your mouth when you sneeze.
I changed the ding on accident. Okay, we already have some answers coming in. Great, you guys. For number 1, maybe stop. Let's see. Oh, I want my bell. Oop. Yeah.
Yes, excellent. It is stop. Well done, Beatrice. Well done, Emanuela. Well done. Okay. Yeah. Well done, Emanuela.
Beatrice and Emanuela. Good. What about number 2?
Beatrice says appreciate.
See if we have any other answers, but we'll check it out. Appreciate. Very good.
Yes, very good. It's appreciate. I'd appreciate it if you smoked elsewhere, please. Yeah. Elsewhere is a good word to mean somewhere else. In another place. Yeah, elsewhere.
Yeah, and normally if we say appreciate, it is in this structure. I would appreciate it. I would appreciate it if da da da. And Emanuela wants to know, what's the meaning of appreciate? Aaron, do you know? Appreciate?
Appreciate would be maybe enjoy or like.
Yeah, or like even like I would be thankful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe she wasn't sure if that was the correct one in this spot. I don't know.
Yeah, or maybe she was just asking. True. Good. Okay.
Anyway, 3. Beatrice says mind.
Okay. Would you mind? Good.
Very good. Not swearing in front of my children. What is swearing, Kendra?
To swear. Should I give an example or should I just explain it?
You could give an example as well.
To swear would be like, I don't want all of this to be live. Is to say bad words. Okay, guys.
Exactly.
To swear,
Yes.
to say bad words, like the F word or shit or
you used crap earlier.
Crap is like a nicer way to say shit, but it's still kind of a bad word.
Yeah, so to say bad words. This is obviously swear has 2 meanings. It could be to say bad words or to make a very solemn promise.
Yeah, good. Yeah, to swear can also mean to promise. But in this example, it's saying bad words. Would you mind not swearing in front of my children? Yeah, don't want to teach them the bad words. Okay.
Exactly. Yet.
And yet, yeah. Beatrice says number 4 is great. It would be
Absolutely, yes.
great.
It would be great if you could cover.
Yeah. When you, sneeze. We talked about cough earlier. Yeah. You sneezed. In this one or last one?
I can't remember.
Can't remember either. Yeah, sneeze, achoo, cough.
And what do you say when you sneeze?
Bless you.
Bless you, exactly. Remember, if somebody sneezes, you need to say bless you. Okay, we have some expressions here. It would be great. What is sneeze? I'm telling you. This is sneeze.
So I'm going to write all of this.
So we have yeah.
Sorry.
It would be great if you could. We use it with the infinitive. So, for example, it would be great if you could cover. It would be great if you could do. It would be great if you could go. The bare infinitive. Go, play, run. Verb plus ing. We use it with could you please stop or would you mind? Would you mind going? Could you please stop doing? And I'd appreciate it. I'd appreciate it if you plus the past simple. So I'd appreciate it if you smoked somewhere else, or I'd appreciate it if you went somewhere. Emanuela says, as an example,
she says, God bless you. Yes, also correct. Yeah. More religious.
I find that this is kind of an older way of saying it, maybe. I just say bless you.
Me too. I just say bless you. Good.
Yeah.
So we're going to use these expressions on our next slide. So what can you say if someone is blowing bubbles with chewing gum? Look in the picture.
So try to use one of the expressions we learned earlier. They are in the comments. And what would you say in this situation if someone is blowing bubbles with chewing gum?
Yeah. Do you want to read the next one?
Yeah. Someone is picking their nose in public.
A couple, I would say, is fighting at a party.
No, a couple are fighting it. Someone uses inappropriate language, so maybe they are swearing.
Someone who is ill coughs and sneezes near you.
This is very
This is
Topical.
good for our moment, this period
Yes,
in time.
very current.
Yeah. So use the expressions. We have, it would be great if you could. Could you please stop? Would you mind? Or I'd appreciate it if you ...
Tell us in the comments, what would you say in these situations?
This
What?
is a nose, Giovanni.
Oh. Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't see that at the beginning. I just thought you'd randomly started doing this.
So touching my nose. So to pick your nose is when your finger goes in your nose. To pick your nose.
Yeah, that's pick your nose.
Yeah. It's not very nice.
Not in public, definitely.
Not
I
in
suppose
public.
with all of these, it really depends if you know the person or not.
True.
Because if
Very
it's a
true.
stranger, I would never say anything, you know. I would just pretend they're
Yeah.
not there.
I mean, it also depends on the age, right? But yeah, more if you know the person, actually. Yeah, Giovanni, pick your nose. A big, okay. Because if it was like a child, I might, if I know the child, stop that.
I would appreciate it if you...
Yeah, I would appreciate if you would stop that. And Beatrice, okay, number 2, go away because I hate it. So Beatrice, can you use one of our phrases for making this request? Maybe it would be great if you could go away.
It would be wonderful if you went away. Manuela says, when the guys are blowing bubbles with chewing gum, I get annoyed and look at them badly.
Yeah. So guys, don't forget, what can you say? Let's use these lovely little phrases. What can you say? I should have put them all together, but you can't, like, unfortunately.
You need to try holding shift when you press enter.
Okay.
Yes.
Great.
Revolutionized.
Can I highlight things? No. Okay. I don't know if I can do this in 2 minutes. It might not be worth it.
No, don't worry. Okay,
Next
let's
time.
pick another situation. A couple is fighting at a party.
Yeah.
What would you do, Kendra?
Jinx. I would probably say, would you mind taking your fight, your argument elsewhere? To another place. Yeah.
Exactly,
or
definitely.
Moving your argument elsewhere.
I think this is one situation where I would definitely say something, because especially if it's disrupting the party. I would say, guys, can you please move somewhere else?
Yeah. Can you please? Would you please? Yeah. It would be great if you could move this somewhere else. Or if you could go outside. If you could go outside. Why not?
How about moving this outside, guys?
How about moving this outside? What if someone's using inappropriate language, Aaron?
Ooh, I definitely say something if maybe I don't know, if it's in the presence of some children. I would say I'd appreciate it if you didn't use these kind of words.
Yeah.
Or would you mind not using these words?
Yeah. Yeah, we have an expression for people. Sometimes we ask, would you mind watching your language?
Watch your language,
Watch your
yes.
language. It's to pay attention to your words. Watch your
Because
language.
sometimes we're so used to talking to adults that we use it very often, and so we don't pay attention, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. I know I have before.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Even in my lessons sometimes.
Oh
Something
yeah,
slick.
definitely. It
Yeah.
happens to me as well.
Well, guys, could you please stop swearing? Yes,
Fantastic.
Antonio,
Yes.
great example.
Antonio, wonderful. You use the phrase and you use the word we taught earlier.
The new
Excellent. Yes.
word, great. And that's a good way to end this, you guys. It's 7:50, so enjoy your
Thank you
dinners,
very
your
much
eggplants,
for
your
joining
potatoes,
us.
and your soup, Aaron. Enjoy your soup.
Yes. Thank you very
Okay.
much, and we'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye bye. Have a great evening.